Good morning. Hi. So today I've decided I'm going to do something more to this self-portrait. And I have a couple of more there that I've been kind of messing around with the last while. I've actually got a painted self-portrait to do for a kind of a blog thing for the Ken Bromley blog. So I'm going to do that this week. By the 4th I said I'd have it done. I'm sure today's the 4th. No, it's not, it's the 1st. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to paint something of the other side of my face. You know, from the day that I drew half the face, I'm going to do paint on the other side, I think. It might end up looking really wonky, but I'm not sure we'll try it. And I've parched the tripod and stuck into the back of the couch there. I'm trying to be kind of clever. I'm getting a bit inventive now. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to see my reflection and see the painting as I do it. And you just have to shout if you can't. Alright, so I've got my palette set up here as well. Okay, so I thought I'd start off with something to describe the shadow and the socket of the eye between where the eyebrow and the light on the nose. In between those two, there's a shadow. That's a very helpful shadow to find, the shadow between the eyebrow and the light on the nose. So I'm using alizarin crimson and some yellow ochre there. And then a bit of the sap green, just to make it kind of a dull brownish colour to describe the shadow that's here. I'm going to use the bigger brush actually, and injected an element of chance in the bigger brush. It allows me to do that, and it kind of makes me a bit braver too with the water. And often the water will describe better what you're wanting anyway, without going into all the detail with it. So I just got back from Northumberland yesterday from my dance retreat, and I'm going to have to stop talking now because I'm doing my mouth. But I just wanted to say I'm so grateful for my mother. Like, really unbelievably tidy house. Every single item of clothing washed and folded, like everything. And she'd been making dinner all week for the girls, and you know, now just really holding the fort, very, very steady. So I'm really glad. I'm going to see if I can maintain the same standards. We'll see. It's good to have a head start anyway. Right, so I'm going to shut up now because I need to paint my mouth. The shadow on the chin below the lower lip there now. A bit more of the sap green into it. Gives it more of a skin-like colour again rather than lip colour. Okay, we're back on eyes again now. I might actually get my small brush. Brush I used to paint the rooster. Okay. And I'm using some ultramarine blue into the skin colour mix in order to deepen the tone of the eyebrow. And I'm going to use it in a more general way, the ultramarine blue and some Van Dyke brown, in order to describe the dark of the hair. Yeah, I'll give it a bit more height there, I think. I could put some burnt sienna into that as well. Okay, kind of no harm to bring across some of the paint, I think, into the drawing side. Right, so I want to do something now to describe that eye. And I think if I use the dark of the upper eyelash line, I can find the shape of skin between the eye and the eyebrow. And that helps me to locate the eye. And it's probably going to be a bit weird now. It might look like it's too far away from the other eye. Maybe bridge that gap a little bit more with this shadow here and this shadow here. Yeah. This feels like a fun exercise though. It's like something you might be asked to do in high school, you know, to paint one side of your face and draw the other. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of fun. And of course the shadow is the same as the first day that I did it. The shadows on my face. It's similar. I'm in the same position, so that feels easy. That I'm following the same. You know, that the light is on this side and the dark on the other. Well, darkish. There's actually a window on both sides of this living room. But it's the morning's light is coming in from my right here, so it feels like that's a brighter side. And it's causing there to be a darker shadow running down the left side of the neck, left side of the nose, and so on. Now for the eye on this side. Small bit tricky. I'm going to need to err on the side of making this iris come into the left a little bit, because if I look directly at each one as I'm drawing them, they'll be too far apart. It's something kind of strange that happens when you're doing a self-portrait. But see how it goes now if I paint it a little bit to the left of where I think it is. I never really copped onto that for a long time, like that my eyes would look like they were looking in different directions. If I looked at each one and painted it faithfully in the position that I saw it in, I never realised that would look a bit weird, because you know, my eyes would be kind of slightly averted when I'm painting each separate eye. Can you hear Margot there in the bone scratching herself? No. Let's see. Oh, it's almost time. So I'm going to finish this off and hopefully post it as the icon. And if you want to know more about what I do, have a look at the links below the video. And yeah, keep following along to the challenges. It's exciting to see what you come up with. Just going to put a bit of cerulean blue in the white of the eye there as a final move. Bye.